Take it from me, failing to plan is literally planning to fail. How do I know this? Well, if you're new to the channel, welcome to my YouTube. My name is Neville. I'm on a self-improvement journey, trying to take my $1 million company to the charts. And for today's video, by the end of the video, we're supposed to be having a fully functioning website. Not a website, let's say, but a store, a fully functioning store where we're going to be selling our merchandise, because we need a website to sell the merchandise. So before wasting any more time, let's get into it. Since our main slogan is usually like fuck around and find out, in my previous endeavors, these are the mistakes that I personally made that made the business not go as the way I had planned. So that you can also avoid this, at least you can have a smooth sale with your business if you're trying to set up a store. One of the mistakes I made is not planning. I created a website that I didn't have a plan of how I'm going to be posting on the website. I did not have products ready. I just had the idea that I wanted to have a website and I wanted to have it functioning because I was having a fear of missing out actually. So that is one of the mistakes I made. Do not, and I repeat, do not create that website if you know you don't have a full plan. Sit down, write it down until you make sure you know what you're doing, and you don't have to be fully aware of what you're doing, but at least have a rough idea. And please make sure it's in written form. Make sure you have your plan in written form so you can know the action and steps that you're going to take. The second mistake that I made was finances. When you're running an online store, you need finances because you're going to be using people's websites to sell your products. So you need to pay for people's websites. For example, I use Shopify. This video is not sponsored by Shopify, but this is the platform that I use. See, Shopify requires you to pay in month, like you have to pay monthly subscriptions. And in these subscriptions, if you're not making any sales and your website is running, Shopify will still charge you. And at the end of the day, if you've not sold, they don't really care. You have to pay. So if you don't have the finances to run that, at least before setting up your store, make sure you have finances that are capable to cater for the store at least 3 months. At least you can pay for 3 months prior, and you can be able to run in between these 3 months. Make sure you have enough finances to cover for 3 months. The third mistake that I made was marketing. I didn't this still falls in the first mistake that I made, not having a proper and clear plan. So I didn't have a plan for marketing. My marketing at that time, I only thought of organic because that is what I was able to do. But you need to really sit down, have a breakdown of everything, and know that once you start, immediately you start, make sure you have a full plan of how you're going to market your product. That's number 3. Number 4 is doing things halfway. If you are going to be making a product, maybe making a website, make sure when you sit down and open your laptop, at the end of the laptop, before you even open your laptop, make sure you have a goal of what you want to achieve before you open your laptop, so that by the end of you finishing it up, you won't do things halfway. Okay, you'll be able to know what you're doing, and at the end of it, you'll at least you'll have a plan. You see, this still goes in line with mistake number 1. And finally is you need to make a high quality store. Now, if you do not have, I personally don't have coding skills. I won't lie to you. Most of the websites I make, I use tools, because we're in 2025, man. You can use AI. We have tools. We have YouTube. You can learn how to make a website. Stop making an excuse of you don't know how to code. You don't need to pay someone 30,000 to make for you a website. You just need probably $10 for hosting and a domain name, and you'll be good to go. So make sure you're making a high quality website for you to be able to sell your product. That way, when you present it to the public, it's going to be attractive to the physical eye. And when people see a high quality website, and they're going to be more likely to make a sale from your website. Because I'm sure even you, if you see a website that looks like this, you won't buy from it. But if it looks like this premium, at least you'll have some trust. And with that in mind, we can begin our
As I was
process.
trying to do this, I ended up having some technical difficulties, but let me tell you.
If there's a will, then there is definitely a way. After multiple attempts of trying to do it on my laptop, I was unable to do it, and I really had to sit down, brainstorm of how I can do this, and I was able to come up with a way. I ended up making the website with my phone, just to show you that you don't need that much equipment to actually pull this off. And here's a quick sped up video of how that went. Let's go. That we do have a fully functioning website, the next important step is actually designing the product and finding a good manufacturer. That is what will be happening on our next episode, so make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.